Hey YouTube, this is Travis with Nostalgic Duelist. I'm here to give you a Legendary Collection Gameboard edition. I know it's pretty old, but I just wanted to give it to you because one, it has the 3 Egyptian god cards on it, and I've been needing to have Slifer so I can complete my collection with the original ones, not the new ones. So, this is pretty much the box. It comes with the god cards in the beginning. So on the back it comes with booster packs and a game board, which seems to be pretty cool. The original 3 god cards and the alternative art for Dark Magician, Blue Eyes, and Red Eyes. Alright, without further ado, we'll just go ahead and get our trusty scissors, and we're just going to open this baby up. And hopefully not stab yourself. See, you just, ooh, look at that. You simply undress it if it wants to. There we go. Alright. So now as we open this up, we notice that the Egyptian god cards are going to be the cover art. Because there is something here. Oh, never mind. Haha, they're right here. Alright. So, I'll go ahead and I'll do the booster packs first. Before we do that, let's get everything out. Flip this over. Ah, look at that. So we got Slifer, Obelisk, with, by the way, Red Eyes Black Skull Dragon. Oh no, not Red Eyes, sorry, Black Skull Dragon, Exodia Necros, Dark Magician of Chaos. And then on this side we have the alternative Dark Magician, Blue Eyes, and Red Eyes, with Obelisk in the middle. And then we have Winged Dragon of Brawl. And on the back of this we have Joey, Yugi, and Kaiba. More or less, these are the people who wield the old nostalgia cards, with the exception of the god cards. So without further ado, I will go ahead and we'll go ahead and do our openings or findings on the bare floor. Alright, since we have 6 different packs. We have the Metal Raiders, the Dark Crisis, Blue Eyes White Dragon, Pharaoh's Servant, Spell Ruler, and Invasion of Chaos. Now if I remember correctly, it was these packs that always came out with some pretty unique cards, just these 3. Blue Eyes, Crisis, and Pharaoh. But not to say that these packs also will give something good. Let's go ahead and we'll open the Invasion of Chaos. Invasion of Chaos, here we go. Alright, so we got Sacred Crane. Looks decent enough. I remember this card. Sylphid. It's a very unique card. I'll tell you later what the card does. The self-destruct button. It's funny. Lord Poison. I've seen this card before, but I'm not so sure what it does. Always good to have one of these in the deck. Compulsory evacuation device. What this card basically does is you return 1 card back to the person, which is always good to do. Stealth Bird. Sea Serpent Warrior of Darkness, which is a pretty good card. It's just a normal monster, so there's nothing big about it. Balloon Lizard. Has some decent defense of 1900. Yellow Luster Shield. Now this is a pretty unique card because 1, it's a nostalgic card, and 2, it increases all of your monsters' defense in the field by 300 points. It was the beginning of that time when they started the light point boost thing for attack and defense on monsters. So it was a pretty cool thing back then. Alright, so that was the Invasion of Chaos. So now we're going to go ahead and do Spell Ruler and see if we can get any good spell cards in this. Come on, Spell Ruler. Chorus of Sanctuary, not bad, not bad. Just increases fairy types. Or all defense positions, sorry. Electro Snake is a very nostalgic card. GD Bakudan is a very good card. Fortunately, it's too weak now to be any use. What the card basically does is a time bomb. You just wait a few turns, and after that, the card pretty much explodes. I already have one of these cards, Wall Shadow. I was actually trying to see if I can get the other, the Labyrinth card, because I already had the Equip card and that. Ooh, yes, a rare, Mother Grizzly. Not a very bad card. I like it. Pretty much destroy it, and you could bring out another one. Black Pendant. Ooh, oh no, tricking me. Black Pendant is a good card to have. It increases by 500 points for the monster, and if the card gets destroyed, it does 500 points of damage. Dark Witch. Pretty okay. Sonic Bird. Not bad, not bad. Psychic Kappa. Yeah, this card wasn't the strongest at its time. But, as you've seen it, that was the Spell Ruler pack. We did get a rare out of it, so that was pretty cool. I'm going to go ahead and now we'll put the rares on top of the picture, but still leave the name of the pack. Alright, now for Metal Raiders. Let's see if we can get some nice, powerful cards out of this. Or at least something that we can chain with. Alright, so here we go. Jirai Grumo. It's a pretty good card. I'll tell you more about it later. Niwatori. It's a pretty weak card. Domo the Angel of Silence. Not bad. Ryu Kishin Powered. That's from Kaibos. Ooh, another rare. Look at that. Midas Rating. It's a pretty weak card though. Oh my gosh. I remember getting this card a long time ago, and like when those little slot machines, not slot machines, those little like coin machines where you get like gumdrops from? Well, they had that for Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and this was my very first Yu-Gi-Oh card that I paid at the time. That was amazing. Crash Clown. It's not that bad. It's not that good of a card either. Killer Needles, decent. And Sword of the Deep-Seated. Alright, it's not a bad card, but I would not recommend it having it in a deck. It does increase your monster's attack, but if it gets destroyed, then it can have the choice of going back to the deck. Alright, so we got Midas Rated from Metal Raiders. Alright, now it's time to do these three. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to start with The Legend of Blue Eyes. Now something, like usually with these kind of packs, they do give some pretty unique cards. So let's go. Fiend Reflection 2. There we go, guys. Violet Crystal. It's not bad, it's for zombies. Sandstone. Back then when they had tribute monsters with weak attack. Nemuriko. Pretty weak. Ooh, another one. This is like 3 rares in a row. Final Flame. Inflicts 600 points of damage to your opponent's life points. This was not that bad. It's not bad now, but that was really good back then. King Fog. Had this card in Spanish at one time. I wonder if I still do. Electro Whip. Works for Harpy Ladies. Frenzied Panda. And Hinutama Soul. So this one, we have some good things, but it's not anything to brag about. So again, we got another rare. Let's hope we can get something good now. Pharaoh's Servant. Pharaoh's Servant, pretty much all about either a fiend or zombies or anything like that. Or pretty much fiend and sacrificing. Deep Sea Warrior. Not a bad card. Oh, this card. Ooh, how much I hated this card. Kisetai. Kisetai is a good card because you can't destroy it. Once you attack it, it goes straight to your side of the field, and it takes up a magic or trap zone. And you're pretty much equipped to that monster. and it does a whole bunch of other things. Drill Bug. Gamble. It's a decent card. Not gonna say it's anything good. Another one of these. Prohibition. Prohibition, I guess, is a good card. It says when you play this card, declare the name of one card. As long as that card remains on the field, the declared card cannot be played. The cards which are already on the field before the card's effect, or before the card's activation, are excluded. Basically, what Prohibition does is that you can call a card type Magic, Trap, or Monster. And any cards that are on the field after you call that out can be used still, but any cards after that cannot. Which is very good. Very, very good. Cyber Falcon, it's a decent card. Infinite Dismissal, it's an okay card. I'm not going to say it's nothing to brag about again, but it's okay. Remember, at this time, this was meant for a lot of lower level cards. So, Dark Fire Soldier number 1. Shadow of Eyes was not a bad card, because this was all about magic and traps. And basically what this card says is that if someone lays a monster like, say, this in defense, I can activate this card, it will put it in face-up attack, and if it has an effect, it would be negated, pretty much. So it's not a bad card. So we really did get, we got 2 good cards in here. We got him, we got Cassette, and Prohibition, which is a very good card. If I'm correct, I think Prohibition's also banned, too. So, now for the last pack, if this booster pack wants to stay in my hands and stop beating up on the others, we're going to go ahead and do the Dark Crisis pack. Alright, so let's do this. Dark Crisis. Well, the Legend of Blue Eyes and Dark Crisis were pretty much about the Exodia. Let's see. Gigo. Try saying that 5 times fast. Fairy of the Spring. It's not a very bad card at all, actually. Pretty much gets your equip cards out from the deck to your hand. Spell Reproduction. Funny thing is, I haven't seen this card before. Try, yeah. There we go. Spell Reproduction. Send 2 spell cards from your hand to the graveyard and select 1 spell card from your graveyard and add it to your hand. Oh, it's like those monster reincarnation type of thing. Sacrifice a card to get a card. Battle Scarred. It's not a very bad card. Ooh, nice. Guardian Thrice. It's a decent card, but again, ooh, that's awesome. Got myself a rare and a ultra. I don't know if you could. There you go. Nice. This card, I think I have that in the same rarity too. Iron Blacksmith Kotetsu. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing them right. I might be stuttering. Accidentally bit my lip and it's causing my lip to flare up sometimes. Pandemonium Watchbear. I have heard of these Pandemonium cards and they could be good, but I never really gave it the time and potential. And Keldo. I've seen Keldo before, but not very much. Because for me, it's not really that good of a card, but hey, that's just me. So, we actually came out on better than with all these other ones. And see, this was Dark Crisis, so like I said, this was actually one of the 3 that I predicted would give us good cards. Or said that they would give us pretty good cards, and we got 2 of them. We got a rare, and we got an ultra rare. Pretty awesome. Alright, so for each and every pack here, you can see what we might and might not have. The Invasion of Chaos, we didn't really get anything, but with the Spell Ruler, Metal Raider, Legend of Blue Eyes, Pharaoh Servants, and Dark Crisis, we all got a form of rarity. Now, for the moment I've been waiting for, and I don't know if you guys been waiting for it, since this pack is long overdue, I don't know if exactly you've been waiting for it, but here we go. We're going to go ahead and take all of these out. Leave the rarities. Throw all the packs together. Because now it's time to go ahead and show you guys the promos. And of course the promos are all going to be in Ultra, so I really don't worry too much about it, and I'm pretty sure you guys won't either. So we got a whole bunch of rares. We got, actually, you know what, let's go ahead and do this from the commons section. We got a crap load of commons, some rares. Normally this is where your super rares would be, or your holographs, and your, I'm just going to take it out. So then we have your rares, your supers, and your ultras, and ultimates would be right, secret would actually be before this. It would go holo, super, or rare, super, secret, ultra, ultimate, and then of course there's all those other ones as well. But let's look at these promos. We have the almighty Obelisk, the Tormentor. Has an amazing ability. 2 amazing abilities. One of them gets used, but the other one, for some reason, it seems to just work only in the video games, but one of them is amazing. Pretty much what Obelisk can do, I'm just trying to show you that nice background, there you go. What Obelisk can do, for both of its abilities, is that when it gets summoned, it can immediately do 4,000 damage to an opponent, which, like I said, seems to only happen in video games. And for its other effect, if you sacrifice 2 monsters, or any amount, but 2 cards, it can absorb their attack and can pretty much keep it. So, an amazing card. Slifer the Sky Dragon. Another amazing card. Its ability is just off the wall. I'll be right back, guys. Yeah, let me just lower that down just a bit. There we go, guys. There, that should help you. There you go, guys. Now you can see the nice rarity. Alright, for Slifer the Sky Dragon. Its ability is pretty awesome. What it does is that once it's summoned, if there's any monster on the field that's in defense mode, it automatically takes 2,000 points off of the defense. And if it has less than 2,000, it's automatically destroyed. And for its other effect, it pretty much gains 1,000 for every card in your hand. Hence the X's. Alright, now, for Winged Dragon of Ra, I consider this to be my baby, for good reason. For Winged Dragon, the abilities actually, it depends on the turnout of the duel. But with Winged Dragon, when you summon it, the amount of the monsters you sacrifice to summon this card, it gains the total attack and defense of all the cards. And that becomes its attack. Like if you had 3 Summoned Skulls, or no, 3 Blue Eyes, just to be really high, it'll get 9,000 attack and only 7,500 defense because of all the different ones. And the other effect for Raw is that you can sacrifice all your life points to the anime series all the way to 1, and it gains that life point to attack, or for the other cards to 100. Regardless, it still gains the attack, and it can be very strong. And the God cards are not affected by magic or trap cards or monsters effects for some reason. Very good though. It's good for collection now. So we have the Blue Eyes White Dragon. You get this also in the Saga of Blue Eyes White Dragon deck. Very cool looking card. Dark Magician. It's a nice alternate look. I like it. And Red Eyes. See, I don't know if Zach likes it. I think he's told me that he doesn't like it. But the alternate design is not that bad. With this light being so bright, I can't really show the full potential because it's going to just make a nice huge glare on it, like this. But it is a pretty cool card. It actually makes it look like 3D from here. So that's it. There you have it, guys. You have your pack findings and your promos. This is Travis with Nostalgic Duelist. Hope you guys have a nice day and live your life to the fullest.